Okay, welcome to Information for Beginners Part 2. So I did my Mystic Vision and I didn't get anything too great, but again, it's just free stuff for watching an ad. I got one minor mana potion and one gem, so whatever, I'll take it. So moving to the left-hand side here, there is I don't know if you want to call it an event, an activity called Path of Valor. So I highly suggest that if you can, you try to work through this. This is probably one of the better deals because you're guaranteed stuff for doing your challenges. So it's a pretty nice loot bucket if you can make it to the very end. I mean, this is great. You can get yourself a telescope and a ring, and it changes every time. So definitely recommend purchasing this. And then just do your daily challenges every day. I typically wake up in the morning and I just knock out my challenges. So if I'm really busy, I don't miss out on them. I try to finish the raids. I'll save my tokens and do the summons and then just participate in Titans and Wars and whatever else pops up here. So that's Path of Valor. Then you have your quest. I was here earlier looking at the Frost March, and that's really good. If you get any of these type of trials of whatever, do these because you get really good stuff out of there too. You get your emblems, you get your resets. Sometimes you get or you usually get a 3-star trainer, I think it is. And then just try to finish as much of this as possible. Collect your gems, collect your items. It's all just going to build up and you'll need it eventually at some point in time. Sometimes you get things in this game and it's like, well, what the heck do I need this for? You may not need it today, but tomorrow you'll probably need it for something. And then you have your raids. And here you have your global. You see at the top, you could toggle between the two, global and tournament. So if you have strong enough people, set up your tournament team. Make sure that you read the preparation. This is bloody battle, which means healing and resurrection have no effect. So, for example, I've got my Kirill here. His main thing is to heal and either attack or defense down or up. So he's not going to heal. So that's going to be a waste. But if you want the attack and defense up or down, then it's worth it. And I've seen a lot of people mess this up and put a team of 3 healers or revivers and it doesn't do anything. It's just a waste. And just look at everything again. You've got your rules. You could read through this stuff. It's really, this game is so much more than moving tiles around on the screen. Because that's what I thought it was at first. Like, oh, this looks cool. I'm going to move the tiles around. It's going to be great. Oh, so you can see my defense team, and then you've got your raid formation. So I'm using a double. And it's so weird because you would think you would change your raid formation in here. No, you can't. You have to go to your Hero Academy and go to raid formations. That just made me think. So if you don't have Hero Academy, you can't do raid formations? I don't know. People who don't have Hero Academy, let me know. All right. I didn't talk about this. I kind of skipped this, but there's good stuff in here. You can make trainer heroes, make troops. You can do something called a legendary retrain. So if you get duplicates, let's say you have 5 of hell right there, you could try to trade her in for something else that you don't have, but it's completely random. So you don't know what you're going to get. You see, I'm doing bad here because you should always be training too. But again, my troops are low, so I just can't right now. Like I used to wonder, why do you need strong rope? Well, you need it if you want to train uncommon heroes in Hero Academy for 1 minute. In 1 minute, rather. Then you've got your map. It shows your seasons. Right now, I'm completely up to date. Season 4 is done. So when season 5 comes out, I'll start playing those levels. Playing levels is long and tedious. Just chip away at it a little at a time, and then you'll find yourself moving through and you'll be able to use your loot tickets. A loot ticket means you can just go in and you just use a ticket. and you win the level. But you have to beat it on your own before you could use a loot ticket. So when people say they're farming, if there's, here's a good thing. Valhalla's on now. So you see the little green boxes around? That means Valhalla's on discount. So you want to see what you need to get. So I usually look at the missions right now and I'll say, okay, for Valhalla, I need to, if I want to get this avatar, I've got to kill 200 of him. So I'll look and see where they are. Or I really need nuggets. So I'll find a level where I can get nuggets or dragon bone. So I'll just show you one right now. So I click my loot ticket. I'm going to use it. Oh, I gotta feed. I forgot. So yeah, look at the warnings and pay attention. And I am currently working on Sally. So Sally is going to have a good dinner right now. Hey, Davin. I don't know if he'll watch this video though, because he's not a beginner. Okay. So there we go. And you see now I've got my some stuff at the top. My XP, my ham, my food. My iron, recruits. A lovely nugget that I can use to make some tornadoes, which are amazing on Titans. And this is good because then I'm using some of that iron and I won't max out. Okay, let's spend the last 3 minutes talking about heroes. I talked about this another time. At the top, you can sort your heroes by whatever you're looking for. So right now, let's just leave it at power. So when you're going to level up, you'll see everything's in a nice order here. If you use your trainer, so this is great. See, I don't want to do that because that's a waste. So you really need to watch. See, I clicked him and unclicked him and it's still on max. So just really watch what you're clicking and see if there's a smarter way to spend it. So I also limit broke one of my stronger people. So it makes more sense because you have to spend a lot to limit break for me to use this here. It's a better bang for my buck instead of on Sally, which I can feed these little 2-star ones. All right. My best advice here is to read the hero card. So I'm going to pick one of the newer heroes from Season 4 Underwild because they have some more stuff on them. So you want to look at the class. This is what kind of emblems you're going to use on Ascension. So you see it says 3 here. If I go to Talent Grid, I need those fighter emblems, and I only have 12 to continue down my grid. And you can go all the way up till 20. And you need a lot of emblems. So look, I can't move on because I need 65. So that's why doing those trials of whatever and collecting emblems, again, you'll need everything in this game at one point in time. So then it shows you the family. If he plays with any other Underwild family members, there's a bonus. So the hero becomes stronger when teamed with unique heroes of the same family. So let's say it's him and the other guy I just had up. So I have 2 of them. I will get a 30% chance to spawn an Underwild gem on the board when the hero casts their special skill. The Underwild gems deal 50 damage to a random enemy each turn until it's matched. So in this case, let me tell you, one time I had 2 Underwild gems on the board and my heroes were about to die. And those gems, the other person was low on energy too. Those gems killed that other team. So I was able to win. So it's just little stuff like that comes in handy and you're like, oh, this is great. And for Underwild, they have these new passive things. So increased buff duration. Duration of the first 3 buffs this hero receives from special skill is increased by 1 turn. So that 1 turn can be so amazing because you can get attack boost, you can get defense boost. Octros is just so great. Your level is just where you are. It goes up to 80, so that's when you feed them. you feed them up to 80. Mine is still going because I limit broke him. So you'll see that's why that little pink line is there. That means they're limit broken versus her who's not limit broken and has no talents. So you'll see the difference there. See, look at Octros, limit broken with talents on the right hand side over here, and her not. Oh, 10 minutes. It's going to take forever to load this video. Look at their special skill, look at their attack, defense, and you could see which is a little lacking. So then you want to look at mana speed. So the Hollow Blade, he's level 8 of 8. You cannot do any talent grids if it's not 8 of 8. His mana speed is average. So your mana speed tells you how many tiles you need to charge their special skill. He deals 180% damage to all enemies. Anybody who deals damage to all enemies is phenomenal. Then an additional 20% per each fire shield on the board, up to 340% damage. So if you have a lot of red tiles on that board, this guy is a monster. Like, you'll be fine, and then he will wipe your whole team out. So these are things you want to read and understand, not just for your stuff, but your opponents that you're facing, so you know how to build your team to attack them. And then, not only does he do those things, all the enemies also get minus 24% attack for 3 turns. So when they go to hit you, it's going to be a little bit less. And then you want to check their talents, and this goes by their class. So anybody with these little fighter class, they have a plus 6% chance to revive with 1 HP after. And you're in your head, you're like, oh, 1 HP, whatever, that's stupid. No. If you have a healer and someone dies and revives with 1 HP and that healer is ready to heal, you can go from being dead, and this guy is not a reviver, but he has this talent. He revives, and then your healer can charge him up again. So now you thought you killed someone, and you got to kill him again. It's very annoying. So this video is really long. It's a lot of information. Again, just read everything, ask questions, try to fit things together that make sense. Look at the cards, look at the symbols, and just start teaching yourself, and don't think like, oh, I don't need to do this, because every little bit counts in this game. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.